All right, Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow, and we back. Two more editions of Camp Battle coming. I know the rookies start today, so we're gonna knock out the last two. And the first one we're gonna knock out is the defensive end open spot for the Detroit Lions. I think ultimately it comes down to Corey Hyder and Anthony Zettel. Deshaun Hand is listed as a defensive lineman, but I think he can play interior and on the outside, and I think he has a opportunity to play some defensive end and maybe get some burn there as well. We could start off with him. He's the guy that was the #1 overall recruit coming out of high school, kind of underperformed at Alabama. That could have been to a number of reasons. Maybe the talent around him was so good that he got missed, or maybe the program or the system wasn't for him. But the Lions have his defensive line coach, and they wouldn't have drafted him without getting a recommendation from him. So I think he's going to be in the mix, and he's going to be a very, very important key to the Lions, either right in the present or in the future. And I will elaborate on that before I get into the grunt of the battle, right? And I mean, because the Lions haven't signed a 3 technique yet. I mean, Alshon Robinson, man, I don't see him being the 3 technique. I think he's just a balanced defensive lineman. Sylvester Williams is the guy that's going to be the space eater. And they need an interior pass rusher, and Deshaun Hand might can be that guy. He got a good body at 293 pounds. Don't look it. He's strong. He's physical. He'll be quick on the inside. So he's going to have an opportunity in the near future or in the far future to really get some burn in the interior. But I'm not sure who the Lions are going to bring in, who else they're going to bring in at the defensive tackle position. Jonathan Hankins, I don't believe has been signed yet. So that's somebody else to look at. He's a local product, went to Ohio State. But that's another conversation for another day. But the two dudes that's going to be vying for this spot, and it really wouldn't even be a contest if Kerry Hyder was healthy. So we must know how good Kerry Hyder is. I think coming off an Achilles injury, that's a very, very tricky injury. Same injury DeMarcus Cousins suffered with the New Orleans Pelicans last season in the NBA. And with technology evolving, the Achilles injury is still a recovery, a rest, a rehab type of injury. It's a tough injury to come off of and be very, very productive, which, makes this a battle because Anthony Zettel is a healthy defensive lineman out of Penn State. But with Anthony Zettel, he's very, very rookie-ish in his approach at the defensive line position. He loses contain. He doesn't set the edge consistently, and he can easily be tricked. And when you don't keep containment, man, the floodgates are open for big plays on the outside, screen plays. He's a very indisciplined defensive lineman. That's on tape last year. But he has some ability. He has a motor. And he's fully healthy. Now, if both of these guys were healthy, Anthony Zettel would be on the second team. You know what I'm saying? They only let you on the first team to back up the second team, all right? Kerry Hyder would blow him out the water. Before Kerry Hyder got injured last season, he led the Lions in sacks, and most people wanted to see a healthy Kerry Hyder and a healthy Ziggy Ansah, or are willing and able to play Ziggy Ansah last season, play together, and they felt that they would have wreaked havoc because the season that Kerry Hyder had a lot of success, Ziggy Ansah was injured in and out the lineup. So, this season, if Hyder could be injury-free and Ziggy can be good enough and as much injury-free as he can, they're going to wreak havoc. That's going to be a pass rush right there. Depending on what type of defense the Lions run, that's totally up to them. You know what I'm saying? But they got two really, really good edge rushers, and you got a good interior lineman in Alshon Robinson, and you got a run stopper in Sylvester Williams, and potentially you could bring in Jonathan Hankins. So ultimately, this battle is not a battle of talent. Okay, it's a battle if Kerry Hyder's healthy enough. He's the more talented defensive end. We all know that. Also, it could be that Anthony Zettel, he learned from his mistakes. He watched film and got better. And that's going to be a part of this as well. If he's had growth in the offseason and he's gotten better and he's learned from his mistakes, which are technical and rookie mistakes, he's going to be tough to beat out, especially if Kerry Hyder ain't 100%. But also, the dark horse is going to be Deshaun Hand. Deshaun Hand is going to be the dark horse to take over this position. So be on the lookout for him. But ultimately, this battle pretty much boils down to the health of Kerry Hyder and the overall improvement and maturity of Anthony Zettel's game in this offseason. But if Hyder's healthy, he's going to win his position. If he's not, Zella's gonna win this position. So there's another camp battle to look at. We got one more camp battle to go. Motor City Sports Talk. Remember, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Come on, people. Let's get on there so I can start dropping some content on Instagram and Twitter. I have a nice following on Facebook. If you haven't checked out some of the work we do there, check it out. Don't forget to share the videos. Share them every day. Share them somewhere. Facebook, Instagram, your cousin, mom and daddy. Tell somebody that loves Detroit Sports Talks, love these Lions, about the page. It's Motor City Sports Talk. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Much blessings to everybody out there. Positive energy. Hopefully everybody is safe out there today. We gone.